Hey everyone, welcome! Today we're going on a wild journey through New York City. Not the skyline, not the pizza, but the voices. Did you know more than 800 languages are spoken here? That's more than any city on Earth and over 10% of the world's languages, all in just one place. According to National Geographic and city data, that's not an exaggeration, it's real. So how did NYC become the world's language capital? Let's rewind. The city started with the Lenape people speaking their own language, long before Dutch settlers arrived in the 1600s. From day one, New York was a meeting place for different cultures. Back then, just 18 languages were reported among the first 500 residents. Fast forward to today, and we've rocketed to over 800, thanks to centuries of immigration from every corner of the globe. Through Ellis Island, millions poured in Italians from Naples, Irish, escaping famine, Jews fleeing pogroms, Haitians, Dominicans, Chinese, West Africans. Each brought their languages, and new groups still arrive every year. Here, language and neighborhood go hand in hand. In Flushing, Queens, you'll hear Mandarin, Cantonese, Korean, and Hindi. Walk over to Brighton Beach, Russian floats on the Atlantic breeze. In Washington Heights, Spanish dominates, while in Crown Heights, Yiddish and Haitian Creole mix on the sidewalks. NYC's Department of Education runs bilingual programs in more than 180 languages. Each language shapes its own micro-neighborhood with distinct shops, faith centers, and even street signs. Let's hit you with some numbers. According to NYC's Office of General Services and Independent Studies, more than 800 languages are spoken citywide. About 36% of New Yorkers are foreign-born, and over 65% of residents speak English at home. Spanish is the second most spoken. 25% of the city can switch between English and Spanish with ease. After that, nearly 3% speak Chinese dialects Mandarin, Cantonese, Fuzhou, Russian, Haitian Creole, Bengali, Korean, Italian, French, Tagalog, Arabic. Urdu, Yiddish, Polish, Greek, and many more follow. No single non-English group dominates, making linguistic diversity visible everywhere. But why does this diversity matter? Education NYC offers translation services and dual language programs to keep students connected with their cultures and families. Business. It creates global hubs. Chinatown and Little Italy aren't just tourist spots. They're economic engines powered by community language, culture. Nearly every global festival, food, music style, or religious ceremony happens somewhere in NYC, and often in its original language. It's not always easy. Many languages are endangered, spoken by just a handful of families, in a single apartment block. But here, efforts to record and preserve these hidden languages thrive sometimes. New York is the only place on Earth where an endangered language survives. Sometimes the city is the last hope for certain languages. There are tales of Himalayan villagers speaking Seke in Brooklyn, or West African languages kept alive in the Bronx. Linguists work with NYC communities to document and teach these languages before they vanish. A priceless resource for world culture. At the same time, some groups thrive. Over 1.8 million speak Spanish at home, and over 1 million New Yorkers speak at least one Chinese dialect. Queens alone is sometimes called the world's borough. You'll hear Nepali, Tagalog, Urdu, Bengali, and more, often on the same city block. Think it's just statistics? Try riding the 7 train from Queens to Manhattan. You'll hear Russian, Spanish, Mandarin, Korean, Hindi, and the click of Ghanaian tongues. Or stroll through Jackson Heights, where you can hear English maybe 10th or 11th on the list. Next time you see a sign in Bengali by a sari shop, or someone ordering a bagel in Hebrew, know you're witnessing living linguistic history. Is New York the most linguistically diverse city in history? According to language scholars and recent coverage in National Geographic, yes. More world languages survive here than anywhere else, even in historic multicultural metropolises. And the story isn't over. New communities arrive, new languages grow. The question now: can the city keep protecting this treasure as the world gets more globalized and digital? So, whether you're here to visit, build a life, or just try a new cuisine, you're walking through a living museum of languages. Let us know in the comments. What's the coolest language you've ever heard in NYC? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more journeys into the untold stories of the world's greatest city.